Miss Shar. Shamazapan said, wasn't in Nottingham, but Nye looked great tonight. He had more to do than I'd have liked, though. Great to take the 4 points. Kind of what we touched on with the 53 shots. Callie York, great character after last weekend to get 4 points in 2 very difficult away venues. We can take a lot of confidence from that. And I hope, Graham, that's what the guys do take. There's no doubt that they'll be wondering, why they're doing extra shifts when, there's 2 bodies still to come in. And, that is a confidence boosting weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the sort of result that can really help spur on your season. It's come at a good time. It's against all expectations. And, as I say, from a motivation point of view, it's great. The self-belief, again, obviously the fact of, what can we achieve and what kind of team have we got once we actually have a full roster is always there. But, you've got to run with what you've got. And it was a great result and a good weekend. So, yeah, let's see if we can keep it going.
Optimus Kime comes in with proof that sometimes fans are prone to knee-jerk reactions. Let's not get carried away with the wins or losses right now. Still 4 points. I think that's what we talked about, Steve. Don't get too high, don't get too low. It's early in the season. We had a great result in Nottingham. Yeah, enjoy it. Of course you've got to enjoy it. It doesn't happen that often. That's something we want to change long-term in the future. But, it's still, after last weekend, it doesn't mean everything's now rosy in the garden. It just means we've got another weekend to go, and let's see how we go next weekend, yeah?
Yeah, this isn't just a Clan fan thing. I know some Clan fans are prone to hyperbole, but it's just it's a sports fan thing in general, isn't it? Everyone wants to see their team do well, and when things aren't going well, they look for things to harp on about and get angry about and dwell on. It's sport. It's people's passions, we'll say, that just getting the better of them. But, obviously all of us want to see Clan do well, or we wouldn't bother having season tickets or even doing this podcast. But 4 points, a good thing to build off and take into next weekend. And just, it's all about momentum at the beginning of the season till we figure out who's coming in and what lines are, and just keep going. That's what we need to do.
Yep. Connor, still taking far too many shots on Nye, not playing to our full potential, but can't complain if we're winning games. Can and will get better. I think, Jennifer, that's a fair comment. We've talked about the shots on Nye. I don't really know if we're playing to our potential because we haven't seen this team settled yet, but I think he's right in saying we can and will get better.
Without a doubt, we're not a full team yet, so
Mm-hmm.
of course there are still major gaps that are kind of being left behind, and you also have to remember the guys. We don't know where they're training because they're not training at Braehead just now. So these are all factors that influence how well that they get on. I mean, they'll be doing lots of travelling, whether it be Auchenharvie or Edinburgh that they're training at just now. It's going to be a tough, and I think obviously Tripp had said in his interview he was looking for 50% from these away games, and if that's what we get, then that can only be considered a success.
Yep, David Horn. The team is looking good, plenty of goals, plenty of fight, and a top-notch goalie. I have to say, Graham, that's one thing that I've spotted. We have guys, a lot of guys, and the Clan were quick to point it out with every player introduction video they put out on Twitter that there is plenty of fight in the team, and it's definitely not a team that's going to be pushed around. Although there was some Nottingham fans complaining that. I can't remember what Suave, I think it was one of the guys that was trying to pick a fight. It's all right picking a fight, but we don't have to respond if it isn't in our interest. And I was pleased to see, and I think it was Islansky who's shown he's not shy in dropping the gloves, that it wasn't the right time to do it, and he kept his gloves on, which to me is an excellent sign.
Yeah, I mean, you need that kind of discipline, especially when you're away, because let's be honest about it, a lot of the time a fight only energises the home crowd, and that's undoubtedly what Sophie was trying to do. So, your team's losing and you're struggling to get past the goalie, so you've got to try everything you can. So, yeah, I was pleased with our reaction. That situation against Islansky was on the highlights, and yeah, it was just good to see that kind of self-control, because we know in the past, we've seen it where we have picked up some silly penalties when we can least afford them. So, maybe a bit more of a disciplined approach to that is probably what we need, and that was another good facet of our game.
And especially, as you say, we're running 4 import 3 at the moment. We can't afford to get somebody thrown out for 10 minutes. It puts more pressure on the other guys. So, yeah, all round happy with that. But at the same time, we're happy, Stephen, that we've got guys that are willing to drop the mitts at the right time.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what we definitely missed last year. I mean, we've had players like Rosehill, Frank in the past, guys, who can and will fight. And last year, I don't think Rosehill fought as much as people expected him to. And there was certain incidents where you would have liked him to at least go over and have a word with people and try and sort some issues out that probably should be sorted out. But this year, I think Lansky had 3 fights in pre-season, so he's obviously not shy to go if needed. So good to see a team stick up for each other, and there's some big bodies out there who will get in amongst things if it's needed. Even Brooksy, we've seen do it as well. So it's good to see this year. Definitely taking no guff, and if anyone gets too close to Nye, a bit close to comfort, it's good to see that there'll be bodies there to clear the crease.
Yep. Stu Lou would have been happy with 4 points over the 2 weekends, and to get a big win in Nottingham is great, and what a signing Nye looks to be. We've kind of touched on Ryan Nye and praised him enough. I certainly said 4 points over the 2 weekends, you'd have been reasonably happy with that given they're all away. So, he's kind of agreeing as well. James Patterson, you can't argue with 4 points. No, you can't. Pete PMK 1967, I don't want to sound too excited, but I'm excited. Don't get too carried away, Pete. We've got Cardiff and Guildford next week. I just think what Pete's going to be like if we come back with no points. Sorry, Pete. Nanook, the goaltender's obviously not too shabby. Take the wins and enjoy them. Good to go to one end of the country and back and not suffer. But again, we pointed that out. The travelling isn't helping. Coming up, from Nottingham, getting short sleep, if you like, going through even just a short trip to Edinburgh. But, banana skin, as we said, but they showed they could get through that. It wasn't a spectacular game against Edinburgh, but it was enough. They'd done enough. And to me, Graham, going back to the Edinburgh game, they never looked as if they came out of third gear. They always looked as if they had more they could shove it into fourth if needed, if Edinburgh were getting closer.
Yeah, it was a contained performance. I think obviously there was probably weariness in the legs, with a trip down to Nottingham and back and what have you. But again, it wasn't that Edinburgh were bad. I think we did a good job of containing them. Edinburgh did create quite a lot of chances, and there was some desperation moves occasionally to stop the puck getting anywhere near Nye, and obviously once it did get to Nye, he did a good job himself. So yeah, I think maybe Caps haven't quite found their feet yet, and as I say, from our point of view, I think it was just a good measured performance just to get the job done on the night.
Yep. Neil Routledge obviously doesn't listen to the podcast. Neil, you're getting an official row here. Yellow card. Ryan Nye showing why he was Tripp's top signing. Don't disagree with that. Team working hard and playing some nice stuff. Don't disagree with that. Brooksy should stay captain. Well, if you listened to Brooksy's interview last week, you would know that he's staying captain. So, yellow card. You need to listen every week. And he leads by example. And I think, we saw Brooksy, as you pointed out, Jennifer, was on the podcast last week, ended up, I don't even know how many points he got. It was many goals. He did not get 3 goals over the weekend, over the 2 games. And he is showing that he had a sort of quieter start to the season, but he was there and thereabouts, and now he exploded over the weekend, leading by example, getting goals and assists. Brooksy is an ideal kind of captain, isn't he? Jennifer?
Sorry, are you talking to me? Yeah. I'm a huge fan of Brooks. Sorry. Sorry, I totally didn't hear my name there, which is unusual. I'm a huge fan of Brooksy, and I think obviously what he said last week, that he's one of the leaders in the room. He's been asked to do it. It's not something he's volunteered. So they clearly trust him, and clearly trust what he has to say. I mean, at the end of the day, he's been playing the game professionally for almost 20 years. So you can't have a better leader in the room. And as we said to him last week, he's still in very, 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 very fit condition. And we've all commented in the last couple of weeks that we'd kind of forgotten how speedy he was. And to be still at that height of the game at the age that he is, then you need that influence on showing other people.
Yep, and as I said, I was right. He's two goals in Nottingham and a goal and assist in Edinburgh, so he's 4 points over the weekend. You can't argue with that. Thomas Gourley back on track, keep it going. Gordon H falling Dolphins. pleased with the 4 points, but if Nye has a bad game, we risk losing by a cricket score. We've kind of mentioned that. We can't keep relying on him. We need to kind of protect him a bit better. I know announcers have to take a home slant, but the guy in Nottingham who said Pause was the league's best mascot needs breathalyzed. Was that not your friend, Graham, that introduces the Panthers highlights? A certain
my friend,
Nottingham Panthers GM.
Mr. Moran.
I'm sure it's him that introduces the Nottingham highlights.
Oh, it is. No, he's not a friend. I'm just a fan.
Oh, he's being sarcastic.
I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't need breathalyzed if he thinks Pause is the best mascot in the league. That was the point, but we'll get there eventually. See what I've had to pull away for 100 episodes.
See if you think Gary Moran's biased, what do you think of the Edinburgh commentator?
Oh, he's awful. Well, he was trying really hard on Sunday, was he not?
I love the Edinburgh commentary. It's absolutely fantastic.
I don't even know who that guy is, but he's great. He is great.
He's brilliant.
See, if I was doing the commentary for Braehead, I'd be a homer as well, so I'm complaining about anything.
Thing is, even when he played Fife, he was totally in Fife's favour. He couldn't be any more anti-clan than if he tried.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. But aren't they all? So the East Coast thing. Colin Shearer, that's our bonus points gained. Another couple this week, and we are good for October when we have our final signings. Had high hopes, done. Not sure about the end bit, but Colin, bonus points when you beat Nottingham, Sheffield or Cardiff away, but you've got to rely on the bonus points if you're going to put a challenge in. David Purden again talking about too many shots being allowed, need big D-man in. Michael McLaughlin, the team will get better. It's coming slowly, but it's coming. Start from the back, success will come. 4 point weekend is a good start. We are not disputing that. I think, as I said earlier on, my only reservation is the number of shots that Ryan Nye's facing per game. It is a worry for me, and it has to get sorted. Robert McFarlane, Nye is the best goalie in the league. Shattuck and Patoni, a bit rusty. Need a couple of strong D-men. Big ice suits our pace better for counter-attack. But disagree with that. I think some of the guys are still going to be rusty. But, there's a foundation there. Stephen, that the guys and John Tripp can build on going forward, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, it's the beginning of the season. I know we had a lot of games in pre-season, but with the juggling of the lines and who was playing where, it's going to take a while, sadly, for some of the players just to find their position, find their feet, and obviously we weren't having high expectations for Patoni over the weekend there since he only got in on Friday. But he's a player that's going to be really big for us. He's came in with a big CV and we're expecting a lot from him. Even coming off a plane, as you said, in the Friday, no training sessions and getting 2 points over the weekend, that's a very good sign. So hopefully we can get the players all firing all cylinders quickly and we can pick up points where we can. But it's a race against time to try and get these last two signings in, and I just hope that we've got some sort of announcement for either position soon, preferably both.
Yep. Before we move on to the final part of the programme, we have our 100th edition Ultimate Purple Army package competition. Now, we've had 31 correct entries, and that means we can only get two winners. One runner-up prize of a £50 voucher for the Braehead Clan shop, or stall, I should say, and one person who's going to win the Ultimate Purple Army competition. Now, Stephen, I'll let you go first. Well, what do you want to draw first? Will we draw out the winner or the runner-up first?
I don't know. I think you should just give both prizes to me since there was so many.
Did you enter the competition?
I gave you the answer in the WhatsApp group and asked you if it was right, and you said yes.
The terms of the competition said you had to send an email in, so you're out the game.
Oh well,
but we'll give it down to you. Who do you want to draw first? Runner-up or winner?
I suppose the runner-up, just to build a bit of suspense to the overall winner.
Absolutely. Right, Jennifer, give me a number between 1 and 31.
Right, I'm actually using one of these random number generators, and I'll take a screen grab just to show that I've not just randomly picked. Number 8 is what the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, somebody's not given us their second name, but I'll email them back. It's just Natalie. Natalie, you've won a £50 voucher. I will email you and you can send me your details and we'll organise getting that to you. So that was number 8. Now, Jennifer, another number for the winner.
Cool, I'm just loading this up again.
And
what are the chances?
Bearing in mind that we're thanking, obviously, Goldstone Wealth Management, our sponsors, for providing this fantastic prize against the Belfast Giants at the end of October, isn't it, if I remember right?